Hello everyone, I'm the champ, Torisho Timeka Tupama. Welcome to the Impact Show. Hello everyone, I'm the champ, Torisho Timeka Tupama. Welcome to the Impact Show. This is episode number 15. We are moving forward. Remember, you can find us on TikTok. You can search the Impact Show. We are on YouTube at Torisho Timeka 6033. Facebook, search Torisho Timeka. Instagram, search Torisho Timeka. And Spotify, search Torisho Timeka. All our episodes are uploaded there. Today, we are having a conversation for the ladies, or a conversation for the young women. In other words, I and my guest will be talking and conversing on issues that has to do with young women or young ladies. And if you have one in your family as a parent, or you have a brother and uncle, this conversation will also be good for you. I'll give my guest the opportunity to introduce herself, and then we'll get into the conversation of today. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nthabi. My surname is Mathatho. I am a wife, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a mother, both biologically and spiritually. I'm a mother of the nation, and that is it that you need to hear from me. That's what you'll get from all my social media pages, my bios. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here.
Thank you so much, Nthabi, for coming to the Impact Show. It's a pleasure to have you on a Sunday afternoon. They say Sundays are for lovers, so we stole your time, but we appreciate it. I want a session with you, but we thank God. It's a conversation for the ladies. There are certain things that we need to talk about which will benefit them. I just want us to go first into our first question is going to be, what is it that is good about being a young woman? Let's start there. If you can tell us what is it that is good about being a young woman?
About being a young woman?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Abutori, for having me here. And it's hard for me not to call you Morit, just so you know. So if I slip up, everyone should understand.
Yes.
Okay, what is good about being a young woman?
Yes.
Oh, the question. The word is good. The key word is good. What is good about being a young woman? It's a clean slate. It's a clean slate that you get, that you have as a young woman. You start your life on a very clean slate. Now, you have the opportunity to make something out of your life. Your life is not contaminated. You have the freedom to work it out the way you wish. So the ball is in your court as a young person. And as a young person, I expect that you are untangled.
Tangled.
You are untangled.
Oh, untangled.
You are not tangled.
Untangled. Yes.
You are not attached. Your life is yours, for you to determine which direction it's gonna go. As a young person, you are unbothered. I take. So you don't come with too many things. So that's the good thing about being a young person. You can just, and even as a young Christian woman, because I'm speaking generally now,
of course.
But as a young Christian woman, you also have your time with God. You have the time in your hand now to shape your relationship with God, to intensify your relationship with God. I'm going to repeat, unbothered. Unbothered. Because married people, you just spoke about my time with Muruti.
Yes.
Married people, our time we devote to our children, our husband, family, in-laws, there's too much. We are entangled. There's a lot that's going on in our lives. But as a young person, you just have that opportunity to build an intimate relationship with God and to shape your future into the direction that you'd like it to be.
No,
so that's what's good about it.
In your observation, do you think young ladies they fully embrace this season when they are untangled and they are free from many commitments and other things, and they embrace their relationship with God. Because it seems like our generation, they have a fear of being alone, or they just can't be themselves. They just always want to be in a group or always be attached or hooked to something else. How's your observation with regard to that?
They fear being alone. I always ask them, what is so wrong with being alone? Do you know that you're gonna miss this time? You're gonna miss this time. There are gonna be times, not in a negative way.
Of course.
There are gonna be times where you wish you had a double bed or a queen bed all to yourself.
Okay.
So you can roll.
You
are tired.
Yeah.
You don't want to share a bed.
Yeah.
So this is your moment as a young person. It's your season.
Sure.
It's your time. So I just feel how they don't steward this season well. I think this season they are playing. Sometimes I wish I could go back and relive, especially having seen what God had in store for me.
Yes.
Because sometimes they are the way they live is shaped by so many things. Sometimes it's insecurity, fear of the unknown. It's the fear of where my life is gonna go. So not being on the other side, I've come to see that I should have relaxed. I should have relaxed. God had this in control. He had my life in control. So as time went, I could tell that no, God had a good plan for my life. I should have just relaxed. I should have trusted Him. I should have used this season to empower myself even more than I have. So I just wish when I'm that young people will take the singleness, the season where they're single very seriously. They should not mess up that opportunity.
And they should invest in themselves.
And invest in themselves in every sphere. Of their lives. They should invest in themselves emotionally. They should invest in themselves spiritually. Because the future is going to draw from that bank.
Okay.
The future is going to draw from that bank. They're going to need you. The future, as time goes, it gets so, the pressure mounts. Things get so hectic that sometimes you just have to draw from your emotional bank. So if it's not sound, we will find things in future where your life was going good, but you find that you are depressed. And some people are even check into mental institutions. They do not invest in their emotional well-being. They did not. Some of them, sometimes even prayer, it offloads things. Even worship offloads things from you. So if you have not invested even in your spiritual life, because there are times when the enemy is going to fight the very future that God gave you is not going to go unchallenged. So everything that you built in this season, now you're going to have to use
at a later stage. So, that's powerful. We are using church language powerful. So.
As a truth from Mobuti.
From the time when you were a young person, a young woman, to the times of today, is there any difference? What can you say about the comparison during those times when you were growing up as a young lady and during the times of today?
During my times, I'm very old. Thank you very much for bringing that, because I always tell people that it's just grace that's keeping me young. I'm very old. That's why I can say in my times.
It's hard to believe.
I'm very old, and in our times, when I'm told, things were different. You know, we had that fear. Not only the fear of God, because now I'm speaking from a Christian perspective, but I'm trying to balance.
Yes.
I'm going to try by all means. But things are different now, because the young people of today, back then, every parent was a parent.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
you could not answer or talk to any parent the way you wished. Nah, they would balance you and tell your parent later. And they will balance you now. Additional balancing. So that's the thing with the olden days. Back in the years, there were. I feel sometimes that the young people of like back in the days now, they stewarded their singleness well.
Okay.
That if they had opportunities that the young people of today have, current, if they had such opportunities, I am telling you, we would have grabbed them.
Sure.
Because these opportunities come, I think, to people who are playful. Oh. So we would have grabbed them
and used them.
The government went out there to open to create opportunities for young women. So some do get the opportunities.
Yes.
Some play with the opportunity. Some get the money. Money comes with the opportunities. So they play with the money. Now I feel in our times, if it was then, we would have maximized the moment. We would have made the most out of it. So there's the thing, back in the years, when I would talk, we had role models. We had role models in the village, in the community. We had role models in the church. Young people were not desperate. We just enjoyed serving God. If we made mistakes, it was here and there. But we had examples. We had people that we could look up to right there. No, Yana, in the days of, or the era rather of social media, we don't have. There's this shortage. Yet role models, our children look up to people that they don't know. To model life for them. So people that we don't even know as parents, that they are looking up to them, and people who are not sound. People that if they say something, they value their word. They value those people's word. Those people can either, by God's grace, lead them into good pastures. But again, if we are not careful, they can lead them astray. So I think.
Yeah, no, that's true. Especially the importance of role models right in front of you, rather than following people and living by their words on social media. You don't know where they come from, where they are going, what motivates that, and so on. You touched on the issue of money. The world today encourages young people to be young women to be independent and have their own money. What do you have to say to that? To young women being independent and having their own money, so that they don't depend on men. That's the language that is out there. No, you must have your own money. Young, strong, independent women, have your own job. What do you have to say to that motivation, that attitude, that kind of lifestyle?
I concur. I concur.
Okay.
What I'm not sure of is what independence is,
okay,
or how we view independence. I'm pro women being independent. I'm pro women standing for themselves, because the future is unknown. So we need to balance ourselves for the future, for the present. But being independent should be your own thing. It should be for you. I believe that it should be for yourself. It should not be for somebody else. It should not even be weaponized. Because some people want to gain independence so that when they have a man, then they have a balance. It's the third foot of a pot. I'm not standing on two legs. I'm standing on three legs. I'm independent. So it should not be motivated by that. It should be purpose driven. I want to be independent. I want to be the person that God created me to be. Not the person. I don't want to stand on my own when somebody's by my side. Even when I'm alone by myself, I should be able to be independent. And independence is not, I believe in money. I love money. Money is very effective and efficient in my world. But as a woman, it should not only be it should not be the only motivator.
Okay.
Independence means being able to think for yourself.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Aside of your parents, or outside of your family, outside of your man, outside of your mentor or anything, you should be able to think for yourself. So it's more than money. When we talk about independence, we're talking about more than money. We're talking about you holistically being independent. I don't know. Okay, as a married woman, let me not tap into that yet. But yeah, it's a good thing. But we're talking again young people.
Yes.
Young women need to stand on their own.
Yeah. Okay. No, we understand that. You spoke about a clean slate. Like we're a young woman, you start on a clean slate, and then we are living in a world where people will say you must explore. And the definition of exploration in terms of my analysis is having multiple partners before marriage. You understand? And then I do my research. The feeling is that
that's what it means.
Women are judged harshly. Young men are allowed to explore. When they get married, no one judges them. Or no, maybe you were at Rustenburg, you had a child there. You were at Katu, you had a child there. But if a lady is getting married, having 2 kids maybe, and the guy having 1, then the community is harsh on the young lady. But if the lady had no kids and the guy had 2 kids or 3 kids for that matter, with different women for that matter, no one will judge. The judgment will not be harsh on the guy. The lady will be celebrated. What do we have to say to the attitude that women must also explore in terms of having multiple partners? And I'm talking multiple sexual partners before they get committed to a relationship or a marriage for that matter. What is your view on that?
Exploration. It sounds
that's the term they use.
Yeah, it sounds experimental.
Yes.
I think that is how we both understand it.
Yes.
It sounds experimental, and I do not concur.
Ooh.
I do not concur.
They're going to kill you.
I know. But I do not concur that people should explore.
Okay.
Especially the way we phrase it.
Yes.
Or multiple sex partners. Or multiple men, multiple women. In fact, not just for women.
Okay.
I know today I'm here for the ladies. Both for men, for both genders.
Yes.
That should not be... that should not even be an issue of discussion. Because hearts are involved.
Yes, definitely.
We may be looking at it as if it's sex. You're just exploring. But hearts are involved. And I'm going to tell you something about women.
Okay.
Women value words.
Okay.
Even if they come into a relationship, some they come and they're not serious.
Okay. Of course.
They are just testing the ground. And anyway, no matter what they decided, or I'm going into this relationship, I'm not gonna get emotionally attached. They end up getting emotionally attached. We are women.
Okay.
We are emotional. So we get emotionally attached somehow. And now what you're saying goes to their hearts.
Yes.
Because words are at play.
Yes, of course.
Words are at play.
Definitely.
Because you're trying to make it feel like you're serious.
Soften the ground. And
I get it. So you're trying to make them feel like you're serious. So the words go to the heart.
Yes.
Okay. And then when you pull out of the relationship, because maybe for a guy, let me say, it was just another person on the list. I'm exploring.
Yes.
I'm trying. So we cannot experiment with people's hearts. So women should take care of themselves. They should take care of themselves. They should guard against such. No man should even be allowed to experiment with you. But we don't know intentions.
Of course.
We don't read people's minds.
Yes.
Only God reads people's minds. That is why spiritual relationship is important. Because when you're a Christian woman, then you have the Holy Spirit who will make these divine promptings in your heart to say that this person is a red flag.
It's a red flag.
You need to quit. And the other thing, got this experimental thing. Soul ties.
Yes.
Soul ties. Whoever you sleep with, your soul is embedded with them. Oh, I want. So it's a dangerous game to play. Sometimes when I will just think or say, you know, I'm just exploring.
Yes.
I'm just testing the grounds. When I'm still young, YOLO. You only live once. So I do not want to attach myself emotionally or otherwise until or don't want to commit myself to anyone before I get married. But there are spiritual
soul ties.
Yeah, soul ties. There are implications. There's a cost.
Yeah.
To living recklessly.
Yes.
When people try to live, they live that life, because some can afford it.
Okay.
They live that life because they forget the spirit. I think the spiritual implication, of the cost of it. You know what a soul tie is? It means you are spiritually, you are emotionally, you are psychologically, you psychologically have a bond
with that person,
with somebody else, that you slept with. Because here's the thing: sex is for married people. Sex is for married people. That's what God has created it for. So whoever, God does not understand you joking, does not understand.
I like that.
Even angels.
What we rationalize and excuses we make.
He lives by principles.
Yeah.
He lives by principles. So you'd be like, no, I'm going to explore. And God is like, whoever you sleep with, I join your soul to that person. Because whoever you marry, or sex is made for married people. So if you are single and you engage in such, God and only understand that if they do this, the souls have to join. So you are joined to somebody else. And you move on to somebody else. And you move on to somebody you bring Tato with you into that relationship, because people don't take soul ties seriously. They think it's just a thing. I just had sex. They don't understand the spiritual implication behind sleeping with somebody else. So there are soul ties. And here's the thing. It may not catch up with you now.
Okay.
It might catch up with you later.
Okay.
Because when you get married, you are attached. So when you sleep with your wife, that I'm settling. I love this woman. I want to settle, I want this man. So there's Tato, there's Lerato, there's they're coming into bed with you. Because you have soul ties. You've been getting this soul and that soul and that soul and that soul, and now sometimes it's not the soul ties come to haunt your relationship. It's a legal ground for the devil. To mess up your marriage.
I like that, a legal ground.
Yeah, it's a legal ground for so such seasons, single seasons, Morete, should be taken seriously. They should be.
For both genders, for that matter.
For both genders. And you can't say, I'll do it, then I'll get deliverance before I get married. Because God judges the heart.
Yeah, God judges the heart.
He sees the heart.
So you're intentional already that it's going to backfire, definitely.
I get it.
Will you advocate for young women to get married? For women to get married when they're still young? Young, I'm talking in their 20s, early 30s.
I advocate for them to get married.
Or you say,
I would
wait until you are 30, 35, or if after varsity 21, 25, tie the knot.
I would not attach an age to marriage. It goes with maturity. We mature at different levels. There's a 20-year-old out there who is more matured than a 40-year-old. They take life seriously. They are intentional about everything that they do. Some of them from high school. From high school, they were very intentional about their lives. So maybe at 21, the person has graduated, or some have even started business while they were in high school, and they are mature. They can handle money. they can handle their emotions, they are balanced spiritually.
Yes.
So such a person should not, we can't say they should not get married because they are young.
Yes.
They can handle it. Some people can handle it.
So if they are matured even at that early age, they can tie the knot. It's not a problem.
No, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. I encourage for people to get married before they entangle themselves.
Nah, with a lot of things.
Oh, before they entangle themselves with a lot of things.
Wasn't there the fear of regret maybe at 40? I
should have played. What would be the reason that make you to regret? Because most people, they like, no, yeah, now, hey, no, yeah, now the guy is body what? Body collected to honor.
Yes.
They see me.
Yes.
Because no, yeah, now I look cleaner. You clean up well. You are grown. You are matured, and. No, that should not be the case.
Okay.
That should not be the case. And I'd like to warn women of this thing. It's going to happen. There'll be people who take chances with me.
Okay.
Whether I was married at 20, whether I was married at 30, the devil has that on your line. On his timeline for when.
For you.
Or at some point, I'm going to challenge them with a man.
Yeah.
So when that time comes, when that season comes, you must be able to stand for yourself. You must be able to stand for yourself. And I always tell my girls, you know what's the thing? The people, this guy will come and they tell you they love you because Moruti is polishing me. I look good, I look fine. My husband is investing money in it. So people I should not regret it to say, hey, this guy smells good. Hey, this guy looks fine. Hey, this guy looks tall. Now I have the short one. Why? When I young and stuff. Hey, this guy can articulate himself. Why? Those are the things that you should not even entertain. You should commit to the vows, to the covenant, to the words that you spoke. Okay, like when those times will come.
Yes.
Those challenges will come. And the other thing that I can tell women about men, they will love you when you are not their responsibility.
That's true.
When you are not their responsibility, they are quick to jump in into your stable. They will make promises because what they do, you know their expense. Of course. You know their 100% responsibility.
Yes.
But they come with a chocolate. The husband buys grocery. But they buy a gift once a month. Yeah. The husband buys clothes. He buys
makeup,
and stuff. So that's women should not be fooled. In my experience, the way I've seen it, with so many women, they will ditch their husbands.
Okay.
Because then the blood is boiling. Relation, the adrenaline, the butterflies are there. Something that they haven't been feeling for a while, and so they will give in to that relationship. Once they've given into that relationship, they will leave their husbands. I can tell you for free what's going to happen. This guy is going to leave.
Sure.
This guy is going to leave because now it's not only you. It's you, it's the grocery. It's everything else. It's the petrol, it's the tire changes. If the guy is there, possibly the kids, and you are 100% their responsibility. So it's gonna open their eyes to say that is what this woman is demanding. They were riding on another man's money. So it's easy for them. So women should really guard against that. They should be wise.
Great stuff. There's a perception of or a saying of that educated women or women of their own money, they are disrespectful, they are misindependent, they are not right material, they don't listen, they are not obedient. So the guys will say, I'm just. They even made an example one time on Facebook that a university professor left his doctor wife. The wife was a doctor, he was a university professor, he divorced, and then he married the maid, the lady that was helping inside the house, because the wife was stubborn and what. Obviously we're just getting a gist from Facebook. We don't know we don't know the real story.
Giving his side.
Yes, but there is a general perception in men that educated, about obedient, so they are not good to wife. What do you have to say to that?
If that's the reason that somebody would be, in fact, there's no reason to be disrespectful.
Okay.
No, money or not.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, disrespect is unattractive.
Yes.
Yes. No man will feel attracted to a woman who just disrespected them. So it just makes you annoying. So ladies should take note of that. But here's the thing with independent women. Sometimes they are unfairly judged.
Okay.
Sometimes they are unfairly judged. Sometimes they are not what they are said to be.
Okay.
Sometimes, not always.
You think they're misunderstood?
Let's see. Okay. Sometimes they are misunderstood. Sometimes, such a relationship requires delicacy.
Okay.
With a woman who has money, sometimes they have a car, sometimes they have their own business, whatever, their source of independence. Yes. So I feel they are judged harshly most of the time because the husband will be insecure. Now I find it in most instances or most cases that I've dealt with, it's an issue of insecurity
from the man.
Yes, from the man, because they want the wife to depend
on them
fully
on them.
But here's what I say. If you want a woman who is not independent, this world is vast.
Sure.
You need to get such.
Sure.
Don't go for an independent woman and then you oppress them. You try to silence them. Because when a woman is independent, then now I feel like this is what the expectation of the world. They are shutting their voice.
Yes.
You cannot complain about your husband because then you will be deemed disrespectful.
Okay.
So they are silencing them. And this is what let me just end with this. Here's the thing, every marriage will be challenged.
Okay.
And the devil, when he challenges a marriage, he will use the thing that is a main factor in that relationship.
Okay.
So if money is the one that's bonding you, that's making life nice, it's smooth,
he will challenge
it
you
flows.
Using money.
He will challenge you using money.
Okay.
If he will challenge you using with the wife status, or the husband status, so he looks at the loopholes and be like, I'm going to challenge them using. So sometimes it's not going to be money. It's going to be okay. I don't know what else to use, what other example to use, because more emphasis is on money.
Yes, more emphasis is on money.
More emphasis.
And education. Obviously, education will link to money because there will be a job involved.
And who are married to women who are educated and they not, they have a problem. Also, you say, you think I'm not educated, so you say that because, hi man.
Say something to the guys. Because it's true also, Tabine, because Linda, I've got some friends and some people in my circle, and I've noticed on him and Diman is just being insecure. Maybe he didn't invest in himself enough to be able to handle a woman of this category. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe his dating history is only consistent of a certain type of women. So what can you say to a man who find himself in that situation where the wife is stable, she's not entirely dependent on them, she makes her own money, maybe a house, a car, and what do you have to say to them in terms of being able to handle the relationship and shut out the noise? Because sometimes there's no wamanyata, it's a wamanyata.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you well got that point.
Yes.
Sometimes the noise comes from outside. The man would want to go somewhere, and the wife would be like, "No, you can't. Yes. That's family time. What about the kids? What about that?" And the friends who are invested in that relationship, in that husband, more nice timing, are the one who's gonna say, so and they're gonna bring that point just because she brings in money, just because she has more, and I think she has a car, she brought in a car, and so men should just be secure, and independent women need to be loved.
Okay.
No, they need to be protected.
Oh, okay.
They need gentleness from their husband. So they are broken oftentimes in the relationship because the man preempts and prejudges the entire situation. You can't complain, you can't cry. You can't cry because you are independent. You can, just because you are independent, they think you can take the bullying and all the words. You should take it because man, you should just be secure. If that woman has loved you and chosen you and chose you as you are, please love and respect them, honor them, protect them from the outsiders, protect them from the sisters-in-law, from the mothers-in-law. Don't let her be the subject in your family, among your friends.
I hear that. As Mama Ruti, I'm going to ask you now, as Mama Ruti now. I want us to tap into that space.
So
as Mama Ruti,
let me get my tongues ready. Do
you think marriage between a Christian lady and a non-Christian brother can work out as Mama Ruti? With your experience in the Christian world, as you've been, you say, no, I don't do church, guys. So church guys, for whatever reasons he chooses a guy from outside. Do you think that marriage can work out?
One partner is a Christian. The other one is a non-Christian.
Yes.
Okay. There are such relationships.
Okay.
Some of them work.
Okay.
Some of them they even do well.
Okay.
Then the people who we say are equally yoked.
Okay.
Okay. So in special instances, they do work.
Okay.
Not all the time.
Okay.
But there are instances because somebody can comment. Go YouTube. Now I'm married to an unbeliever.
Yes.
So and my relationship is smooth.
Yes.
So sometimes they work, but I wouldn't encourage it.
Okay.
I do not encourage it.
Okay.
Young Christian woman to marry somebody who is not a believer.
Yes.
We say they are not equally yoked.
Yes.
It's a person who is not equally yoked. They should not, for reasons that I'm going to put on the table, or maybe it's going to be a reason depending on how much I'm going to stretch it.
Okay.
Now, for this particular reason, the Bible is right when it says the two cannot walk together unless they agree.
Yes.
Now, so that relationship comes with contention from the beginning. God, there's contention
from the word go.
From the very beginning, from the word go. So such relationships, I'm gonna make you an example. I'm not a man. You're gonna help me.
Of course.
Nah, but I know the tire of my car is 18. I can see I can 18 or king or whatever. It's 18.
Yes.
And I know if I know 17.
Yes.
If kinali emergency is serious, and my size 17 my like kinali emergency and somebody comes another tire and it has a rim, can you just try it on? In my experience, let me not speak about this car. I'm gonna talk about the Kia.
Okay.
There was a time in the puncher.
Okay.
When got the puncher, somebody gave us a small size tire. So we fit it in and we drove with it. So I went this is not the size.
Yes.
These tires are not equally yoked.
I get that.
But they are moving. Just because they are not equally yoked, they're not same size. It does not mean the Kia was moving, and we were coming to Kuruman, but then it was not comfortable to drive.
Yes.
It was not comfortable to drive. Even the person who would come from a distance could tell, this car
is the balance.
It's not balanced. Why because it's not the size. Why
not equally yoked with the other tire.
With the other tires. So you don't drive it. ka speed so batla go driver ka shone. You are careful when you drive such a car. And we are not saying that's why they work. We're not saying it's not gonna reach there, but it's not gonna be comfortable. It's not gonna be easy for it. You're not gonna drive at the normal speed. There's so much work and carefulness and everything in driving that car. And let me tell you what, with the Kia, today, the car, we're still driving it. But it's damaged. Today, we tried to fix it. It can't, because those tires were not equally yoked. They're not going. They were not supposed to be together in the first place. So such marriages will work. But under special circumstances, they require hard work.
There's a lot that has to go in for them.
That has to go in into it. And again, more when two people who are not Christian, they get together, your God becomes my God.
Yeah.
Your God becomes my God. So, and Linda, I'm fighting for my God to become your God. But actually, because you're the man, your God is supposed to be my God. So there's a battle of the altars in that relationship. Sometimes the husband will uses other means to get things going.
And there will be times when you have to consult a higher power than you.
You know, and when on the other hand, you know God, the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Jacob, and Isaac. Now, sometimes when you have to call on Him, there's contention. It brings contention in the family because He wants to solve problems a certain way. So one of the altars have to win. That is why sometimes you find that you were married a Christian, you were strong, you were tongue speaking, and but you end up being won by your partner. Eventually. I would not encourage it.
Okay.
I'm not saying Christian men are perfect.
Yes, I understand.
I'm not saying Christian men are perfect, but at least you imagine when you have a challenge in your marriage and you are of another denomination or you're a non-Christian, and I tell you, let's go to my pastor. What's gonna happen? You're not gonna. It's not gonna be easy for us to up and go. Okay, exactly. But if we are equally yoked, it's easy to bring in one of the spiritual leaders, wise counsel.
Yeah. Understand the language. There's a common ground.
We can say if we tell them, let's take the blood of Jesus. Before we start, we understand
what's happening.
So it's dangerous, and I'm not talking church boys. I'm talking Christians. We're taking Christians,
Christians,
because not church
going. Who's in church
Baptist. Therefore,
I'm one of them.
And my baby comes to me at church, and I'm like, hey, this guy wants to marry me, and I'm like, which church do I go to? Are they? We ask this. Are they born again? And they're like, no, he goes to church.
You see the answer now.
Church.
The question is, are they born again?
The devil goes to church.
Yes. Definitely.
The devil. The devil
was the disciple.
Of Jesus. So don't tell me about the person who goes to church. Tell me the person who has Christ. Because I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need a prayer partner. I'm gonna need a backup. I'm gonna need somebody who loves God even more than me.
Great stuff. It's a conversation for the ladies. I'm going to ask you a hot question.
Okay.
We touched on it earlier, but I want us to go into directly now.
Let's go.
Ladies are being charged for body counts. Body counts is the number of guys that she has slept with. And they say the way women are, the way they are slippery and sneaky, they conceal the true number. They make sure, because they know this guy, they will be judged by, if I mention the true number, it's going to be too high, and this guy is going to be. Ladies are being judged harshly by their body counts, and you spoke also about the clean slate and all those things. What do you have to say to a lady who was living a life that she was living, found Christ, and she's here? Doesn't even have to have a child, because sometimes we judge them harshly because there's a child involved. But there's a lady who was living the way she was living, the community knows here. She found Christ, and then she's struggling to find a life partner simply because she's been judged based on her previous life, because we know Pete was there, Isaac was there, with that language. What can you say to that woman who young woman who find herself in that predicament? And because sometimes they go exactly no. You can't go for her. What can you say?
He wants what he wants.
Yes. What can you say to that lady in a situation like that?
Hey. Or maybe to the man who wants to marry you.
No, it's fine. You can take it from that perspective. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But to all of us, no person should be judged for their past. We can't change the past.
Yeah, sure.
We can't change what happened.
Sure.
Only the blood of Jesus can change a person's past. Only God can say it does not matter anymore. And give them a clean slate.
Yeah.
But because we are Christians, we should be the first ones to cover such a person. We should be the most understanding of people who have a past. Because sometimes the person would go for somebody who does not have a past, who does not have body count that is charged.
Yes.
That body count as they speak.
As they say.
But then they're not the relevant person for them. And the other thing, how do they know? Okay. Or maybe they judge, or sometimes they know you.
Yes,
they live in the neighborhood. They know.
Stories.
But Bazalwane thing, if somebody's saying, I am changing, I'm coming back to God, let's celebrate that.
Amen.
Let's celebrate that.
Yes.
Let's not want to know how, when did that happen.
Yeah.
Let's just celebrate that. God is gracious. And God has grace. And if we are modeling Jesus Christ in this world, then the church should be the first place that they run to. When you know the story of Mary Magdalene, whom Jesus delivered from 7 demons. Mary Magdalene was at the cross when Jesus was crucified. Because to whom much is given, much is expected. But not just that. People who are forgiven for much, they are more grateful. They come to Christ with passion. They come to Christ intentional. They've been there, done that.
Yes.
They have no time to play. They are the most intentional people. Now, they come wiser. They come stronger. They come into this whole thing. Bali so much wiser. Bali so much stronger. They know the players. Somebody can play your wife who is perfect, but they cannot play your wife who's been through hood. Or I've been there. For somebody who the men are flirting and everything, it could be something exciting, something new to them, and you are fighting the demons that you should not have that you should not be fighting, because you were supposed to do what? You should have picked somebody, but when you fell into the trap, this person is charged. So we need confident men. We need confident women. We need people who are going to say, I do not care. I love this person. I know such people who have loved. I know 2 people who 4 kids. No, we're not talking 1, we're not talking 2.
4.
Yeah, 4 kids.
The woman coming with 4.
4 kids. They love them, and that woman, you gave them 4. The best life. Yes! 4! And really, I know 2, not 1. And they gave them the best life. They come matured, they come intentional, they come ready to build.
Sure.
So we cannot judge people based on their past. And sometimes, I'm telling you, Moruti, I'm going to tell you this for free.
Yes.
Sometimes the engine of the person who's been through the most sometimes can be best.
Does it? Welcome to the Impact Show. This is is the Impact Show.
Oh, young producer.
This is what we're talking about. Is it?
Sometimes
but the perception is that that engine
that engine can be ways again.
Is it?
The best of the best, and that one who has been sneaky and who has been sneaky. Why when they come and then there's that thing they cannot do the most. They cannot perform. Why when the brother is not satisfied. So Ronaldo said, we cannot judge, and God is a restorer. God is a renewer.
True that.
Why and I God will restore. Your dignity in the minds of the people who matter. So when you come back to God, when you say, I've been through the most, I have played, please take into account that there will be such who are going to whisper. But those who whisper are not the ones that God have to change. In that game, who have to restore your dignity in their minds. In the minds of the people who matter to your destiny. So people can just come.
I to that. I had that experience in my life more than once, where God will restore you and will restore your dignity in the minds of people who matter. Some will always talk, they will always gossip, they will never forget. But those who matter, God will restore your integrity.
And people will wonder, why are this person? Why are they sticking? Why they give them a chance? No, it's a divine thing on the minds and the hearts of people who matter. So if you are judging, you don't matter to the destiny of this person.
Yes, the destiny.
But it's a destiny thing. So that's the thing. You can't judge people by their past. We should be embracing.
Yes. No, I get that. What can you say to young women who are single parents? Young women, you have a child or 2 or 3. What can
they're
you
raising
say
them alone.
Yeah, raising them alone. The baby daddy is not there, doesn't even care. Winter is coming, this guy doesn't buy clothes. Or some, they just bring the money, they think that, that's enough. Man, not a father figure, and all those things. They face different challenges. What can you say to such young women who are single parents?
There is a God out there.
Okay.
If God is your father, then that child, again, Lena has a father.
Okay.
I always remind people that God does not have grandchildren.
That's interesting.
Okay. God does not have grandchildren. No, he only have children. So whoever God creates, he provides for.
Okay.
Whoever. So our young women should not be desperate.
Okay.
Should not neglect to talk to the father and say, be like Hagar. But God, Mara, do you see me? I'm in the middle of the desert. What I did, was not right. But what I have is a blessing. I know you're the one who created this child in my womb. People could be sitting here and judging Hagar for having a child with Abraham, Sarah's husband. Though it was negotiated and permitted, but they ended up chucking them out of the house, and they were in the middle of nowhere. The people of today, or people who don't understand God, would expect Hagar and Ishmael to suffer.
That's true.
Because they feel, this is an illegitimate child. This is not Isaac. This is Ishmael. But no, God had a plan
for them,
for Ishmael as well. And he created a brook in the middle of the desert because of that child. So mothers should know, we don't depend on men. We depend on God. If God wants to challenge the mind of this man, he will do it. If you talk to him, if provision has to come from him. But if pride, and he does not want a relationship and he doesn't want to provide, but God is a provider. He is Jehovah Jireh. And they should not go into relationship wrong.
Okay.
Just because they're looking for a father for their children, they should not be desperate. I want to tell them, you are valuable. You are valuable, and you don't act desperate. Don't be desperate. Just do you. Just focus on you. Just focus on God. Just focus on raising this child. Just focus on your destiny, your purpose. Pursue such on your spirituality, and don't let anyone minimize or silence your voice. Even if you get into a relationship with somebody who does not have a child, or who has one and one, you have two, or something like that, they should not oppress you just because and they should not expect you to be silent. But you can't talk too much. You remember, I got 3 children. No, you have value. You're not desperate. You have a voice, and your Boaz is underway. God is still preparing your Boaz. You wanna just mind God's business. He'll mind yours. God knows what we need.
Of course.
But the Bible says He perfects all that concerns us. So if a husband concerns you, God will perfect that area. But let God give it to you. Don't be desperate. You matter.
Of course.
That child matter. Yes. That child is a big deal.
Okay, that's true. Can we still a few minutes, Mr. Producer? Okay, no, that's good. That's good. I was just no, I just have one last question, Mrs Nthabi. Talk to the young ladies, particularly the Christian ladies, when it comes to looking for things, deciding, okay, this can be my husband. Ba fasiwa ka puo ya ba fasiwa go dikolo, ba fasiwa go mereko, ba fasiwa go kereke, ba fasiwa go molong, ba fasiwa go di funeraleng, go di wedding, ba fasiwa all different kinds of guy, tall, dark and handsome, short and so can you just advise them, oh Norman, at least check out 1, 2, 3 before you decide, oh Norman, let me give this guy a chance. You understand? You spoke about ways well articulated. Brothers are accompanying the line more well. What is it that you can say the young ladies should check at least before they decide, oh Norman, let me give this dude a chance. You want to hope maybe something can materialize from here. What should they look for?
In a man. They should look for God.
Okay.
They should look for God. That's a safe space.
Okay.
A man who loves God. A man who fears God. A man, sometimes you can hear a person when they talk, even though they don't show their character. Sometimes in a convo, in a conversation, you can pick up who the person is. But because there's this level of desperation, when people ignore red flags. Because they think, if I leave her...
It's not that they don't see the red flags.
They do.
They ignore
If I leave him, Matsidisho is going to snatch him.
Matsidisho will take the guy.
if I leave him, Matsidisho saw this guy.
Yeah, sure.
And this guy drives hard, and this guy has an important job. And they should not be desperate. Just look for God and stay there. And stand your ground. Or if God if God is not in this person, then I'm not coming. I'm not coming. Sure. So and another thing, the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor
from the Lord.
So who are you? If they're going to marry you, they will be marrying what? A favor. Yes. So favor the favor of God runs after us, I understand. Yes. But if God they obtain a favor. If you are a favor, then the favor should remain there. And if you are valuable, then God will join you with the husband that He sees fit for your life. So this level of desperation should end, because the world is inundated with men who are just looking to destroy our young children's life, our young ladies' life. They are broken.
True that.
They are wounded. We are working, we are doing, I think, more counseling on heart repair
than
heart surgery than before. I don't think routine was back in their years, but now with this generation, we are praying the prayers that we never thought we'd be praying on behalf of them. So they are wounded. But then it's because, you know what, they like Kubua or no. Let me not use your words. I don't want to get you into trouble.
Okay.
But they think they have turned into hunters.
Okay.
They should allow men to chase them and ask God, is this the one? And if God says they are the one, you go for them. If they don't say, if he says yes, they're not the one. No, then they're not the one. My husband chased after me. No, he knows. I rejected him. I was not desperate.
Yeah.
as many people would expect me to be desperate.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
And I switched off my phone and I blocked him. But then he came after me because Mudimu, he was
That's too much.
He did not give up on me.
That is intentional, man. That is intentional, man.
Yeah.
You must come to the show.
You
must come to the show.
You must come to the show.
Okay, that brings us to our conclusion. It was a wonderful conversation. I just want you to look at the viewers, Mrs Nthabi, and say to them anything that you want to say, whether it's to the young women or to the young men or to the parents of these young men and women, anything that you think is relevant, necessary, advice, warning, just say something to them in a nutshell, and then we bring the episode to an end.
To the end.
Yes.
The episode has come to an end. This was nice.
Yeah, it was a nice conversation.
Very. Yeah. Okay. First of all, let me say this is a wonderful show. This is a good show.
Thank you.
And this was short. This was too short. It was such a nice conversation, and we should be getting glued to this. I'm getting addicted.
Okay.
I listened to the entire episode.
Yeah.
So that's it.
I see you at TikTok.
I'm following this show, and everyone should. But here's the thing about people: let us be purpose driven. Let us be purpose driven. We cannot just live our lives in J. We must be very intentional. Everything, your ministry, your whatever, your gifts, everything that God has embedded in you, it needs to be exercised. It needs to be grown. It needs to be stewarded well. So every season of your life is very important. It's very important. It needs to be stewarded. So your season, whether you're a man, whether you're a lady, your season of singleness matters to God. And here's the thing about thing. I know, especially church ladies and gentlemen from church, I know what the church has done to your minds. We have done, I don't know, I want to say this thing, a marriage, ne? We have made single people in the church feel like second-class citizens in the kingdom of God. They matter. Sure. And this has created them to pursue passion more than purpose. Because we don't treat them like they matter. So you do matter. Do not chase passion. Chase purpose. One day we're going to answer to the Most High. And I want your words to speak for yourself. God is like, nah, this is my baby. So let us live purposefully and intentionally. There's a lot in store for us from God.
Thank you so much, Nthabi.
Yeah.
No, that was the Impact Show, episode number 15. We thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe. See you next time. Thank you.